I'm going to be planting some basil. My mother bought this basil plant. When did she buy it? Yesterday or 2 days ago or 3 days ago? Today is August 27, 2017. I think she bought it 2 days ago. So I've been using a lot of it, and we have never grown basil before. And so I saw on YouTube some instructions for how to grow them in water. How to root them in water. Oh, they smell so good. And I learned that these things grow like weeds. Like, you know how weeds, you don't want weeds, but weeds grow so much. But in this case, because this is good for us, right? So it will be good for it to grow like a weed, because if it grows like a weed, that means it's gonna grow a lot. So we want a lot. So I'm gonna be cutting some. Okay, so that's the bottom of the plant. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit hard. Okay, this is the jar that I have. I'm gonna put them in there. Oh, by the way, those are some garlics that I'll tell you about that later. Yeah. Now I am not left-handed. And I'm not using my tripod, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me. I need to grab a stem and cut it. So I don't know. My father's left-handed. I can't see what I'm cutting. My father's left-handed. I'm not left-handed. Oops, sorry little guy. Oops. Look what I'm doing. I don't want to ruin you guys. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut those ones there. Like, okay. Oh, don't fall to the floor. Okay, I thought it was gonna fall to the ground. Okay, so I got that. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Put it there. Can you see it? I see like a shadow, so I don't know if you can see it well. Okay, maybe you could see it well. Maybe you could see it? Okay, I think you can see it now. Better. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this one, put this one, and this one I'm gonna put inside the jar, right here. I don't know, should I remove this little guy? I don't know. Just put it in there like that. Okay, oops, sorry. Put in there like that. Stay in there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut. Go over here. I'm gonna cut, I think 2 more. I was looking at this one tutorial, and the guy, I don't know, he was making things so difficult. The tutorial was so long, and he said, you grab one of these, right? And then you have to cut this at an angle or something, and I don't know, some kind of an angle. And then you have to put it there. Then you have to grab like a piece of like fiber or something. You take the fiber, you take it out, and you grab another fiber. And I don't know what else he was trying to say, but it was so tedious. It was just, there was too much just for planting, just for the sake of planting a basil. No, I said, no. There's got to be an easier way. I understand why certain things are done, okay? Perhaps they're vital for the life of the plant. But I'm like, what he was doing, it was it was taking like forever, too many steps just to plant a stem. I'm like, there has to be an easier way. So then I just searched again, and I saw this one video of this lady, and she was giving a very simple one. What you're seeing me doing here, just cutting the stem, putting it there, that's all she did. And then she showed what her stems look like in a few weeks, or maybe 2 weeks, and they were growing roots already, just by cutting the stem, putting it in there, and that's it. But that other guy, whoa, he was like taking forever. Oops, sorry. I'm looking outside the camera. That's why sometimes I don't show you guys what I'm seeing. This one here, I think I must have cut it. I guess did I just cut it now or what? I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it. Yeah, I will cut that. Oh. I don't know. I don't have any leaves to hold it up. Oops, sorry guys. I'm looking outside the camera again. It's gonna fall in there. Maybe I'll just eat it. Yeah, I think I will eat it. And when my mother brought this plant home, guys, the soil was so dry. You know, like desert dry, when the soil is so dry, like it's like sand. How could the people in the store be so careless? I don't know. Okay. And you feel so bad because they're dying. They're like thirsty. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, oops, and then 4. That one. Put it in there. Come on, guy. Get in there. Oh, I think the little leaves are making it hard for me. Okay, so I'm gonna lift this one up and so show you guys. If you can see it. Like that. See? Oops, can't see it. Okay, I think you can see it now. Just like that, okay? Do like that. And then tell me how you are coming along with your basil. Okay, and now I have to put these near the window, so. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over there. And, so what am I doing here? Right here, these are garlics. Okay, these are garlics, and I'm already growing some garlic, but yesterday I was looking on the internet, on YouTube, and I saw this one video about how to root garlic in water, and this one guy said that you just place your garlics the flat side like that, you know, the flat side, okay, and the pointy side up. You put it in water, and you only put enough water to cover the roots. Okay, this one's giving me so much trouble because the garlics keep falling over. And so yeah, yesterday I was looking at the garlics. In one of my videos I show you that I'm growing some garlic, but one of the garlics, like both of the garlics in the pots, right, they're not, they weren't growing. So then I just went to one of the pots and I removed one. I looked underneath and it had a huge hole. So I guess it was rotting. So I threw it out. The body of the garlic looked good enough to eat, but I didn't want to take any chances. I don't know what that meant, so I just threw it away. And then I went to go get the other garlic, and when I picked it up, there were a whole bunch of roots at the bottom, and I felt so bad. And you can't tell because those garlics were in the pot for a month, about a month and a week, or 1 month and 2 weeks. And no stem, nothing was growing up here because the roots grow from the bottom down there, right? And they're supposed to be growing a stem here, coming up this way from the pointy side. And since there was nothing there, I thought maybe the other one was rotten too. So maybe I will show you. Maybe I will show you. Okay. Hi, Yuma. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, so this is the pot where the one garlic was. It was in that hole, so I had to throw it out. And the other garlic is in here. And when I removed it, you see, that's the garlic. Okay, you can see it? Okay, my camera's focusing and focusing. So I removed that garlic and the bottom was full of roots. So I don't know if I killed it, I don't know. So I put it back and I put some water. Yes. I also noticed that mold. Sometimes you're gonna notice like little white things growing. Look like pieces of cotton, okay? But that's mold. And I did some research, and this one lady said that if you're seeing mold growing on top of your soil, like this one, I had to put some, you see that white stuff? That's mold. Okay, so yesterday I put some, what she said was, you mix water and hydrogen peroxide. I don't know how healthy that is, guys, but she said I don't know what the measurements were, and I don't know. Anyway, so what I did was I just put water and hydrogen peroxide in a bottle. I shook it, and then I started pouring some. I put some of the hydrogen peroxide in on top of the cap, the lid, and then I just started pouring the water on the parts of the soil wherever there is mold. And I did that a few weeks ago for the ginger plant over there. These are all sweet potato. That's sweet potato. But that's ginger. This is ginger. This is ginger. Okay, and yeah, this one was full of mold. I think it has a little bit more. Anyway, it had some mold, and so I put the hydrogen peroxide water, and then it went away. So I did the same thing for this one yesterday, and this one. So here I'm going to plant, I have no idea, garlic. Yeah, so that's this one, that's the garlic that had the roots. So I put it back, and I'm hoping that it will live. Okay, and yeah, so let me see here. What was I saying? Oh yes. So the reason for why I grabbed this this garlic container, this container where I'm growing garlic, is because yesterday when I was cutting the cilantro, the coriander, I wanted to plant the bottom, the roots. So I'm gonna just plant them in there like that. Well, like that. Well, can't do that because if you put if the meat, if the stems touch the water, and you leave it in there, they're going to become soggy and moldy. Anyway, but I learned on a video just earlier before I came to videotape this. You see this one? The root is long, so you can already plant it. So I think I'm just going to plant it in soil. I'm just going to plant it in the soil. I don't know where I'm going to do it, but maybe I should do it now. Show you guys. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I'll just put it in. There are roots everywhere, guys. These are all sweet potatoes. These ones are sweet potatoes. And this one is ginger. That's ginger. This one here. This one was in water. Okay, it's the same. It comes from the same ginger root. These two here. It was in water. Okay, so. Oops. You see that? That's a root. I'm feeling roots everywhere. Okay, well, I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'm going to water it, of course. I'll do it after. Okay. So there's one cilantro. And guys, whenever you plant something, make sure that you label things. See here? Ginger plant transferred into soil August 22, 2017. Okay, you have to label things. Okay? Yeah, anyway, so I'm just going to figure out how I can put these in the water and prop them up, because they can't be like that. Otherwise, they're just going to go yucky and all moldy, and they will become moldy if they lie down like that and you keep them in the water. So you have to prop them up. Okay, you have to keep it up like this. Somehow, okay, not like that. Keep it up. Okay, guys, so I am going to go. I'm watching a Jesse Duplantis live conference at the church where I think Kenneth Copeland, one of Kenneth Copeland's, I don't know how many churches he has, but it's a church that belongs to Kenneth Copeland, and I don't know what it's called, but I think it has the name Kingdom in it. And Jesse Duplantis is so funny. Jesse Duplantis, look him up. Jesse Duplantis, Duplantis. I think that's how you spell it. Okay, guys, I will see you later. Bye.